Hello? Testing, testing. 1, 2, testing, testing. Testing, testing. 1, 2, testing, testing. Ooh, hi. Oh. Hello. Good evening. 5 to go. Fans, faithful, Nuggets fan faithful. How goes it? 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes to go in the game. How goes it? What if I told you that pain is the process? Oren Lomena, Kill You With Truth. Glad you could be here. Round of applause for all those who showed up and who will show up. Nuggets are up currently big. Looking like they're going to get back in the win column. That's a good thing. I'm not D-Mac West Side. Do I look like D-Mac? D-Mac's, well, I'm black. You didn't notice? I'm black. I'm black. Yeah, just. I'm Oren. Nice to see you, though, West Side. I hope you're not disappointed. Were you looking for D-Mac? You want me to get him? I could get him. I don't know if I could get him, but I'll check it out. No, you can kick it with me, West Side. I like you because you West Side. West Side. You West Side. Dubs. All day. DeAndre Jordan's been getting a lot of burn this game. Media critic says BK is you're very special. Yeah, he is. Pop. Ooh, I shouldn't make the gun finger, should I? Just record. What have been your observations from this game as we see the boys have been able to pretty much handle business? Jimmy Buckets, returns from a 7-game suspension. I don't think anybody expects anything out of the Miami Heat. They got issues. I was kind of wondering if our issues that I perceive that we're kind of having in Denver kind of mirror their issues there. If you like to speculate wildly without any real, Oren, do you like 34 double Ds? Are you talking about defense? Are we talking about defense, media critic? Because I love defense, especially when you double up on it. You feel me? And if you're talking about memories, well, who doesn't? I don't think I'm a double D guy, though. I think that there's you can fly too close to the sun on wings of paper mache. You feel me? Daniel Miller, where are all the Jamal haters? I hear crickets. We haven't even gotten into it yet. Daniel, you come in here on a Friday, you're in such a bad mood already? You talking shit already out the gate? I'm a Jamal skeptic. I'm assuming that that's aimed at people like me. I don't know why you come in here with that energy, bruh. Jamal did his thing tonight, 11 of 23, so he's sub 50%, 2 of 7 from 3. I would hope you'd score 28 points with that much output. With that much output, you ain't got to come in here like that, though, bruh. Did Russell Westbrook take an injury? I haven't seen him much in the second half. Am I tripping? Is it me? Or is something, is Westy okay? Joker's new bestie. Joker is currently got another trip dub, put another triple double in the bucket that he got his 10th assist on, the little tap behind the back, like nobody does it better. Makes me feel sad for the rest. Nobody does it quite as good as you. Joker, you're the best. That dude can hoop his ass off. Man, round of applause for me for the crooning. It's Miami. What is it? What was the Miami Vice night in Miami at the Kaseya Center? Nice court. I love that color. I love those colors. The pastels, the cocaine, 80s look. Christian Brown getting down. Nuggets up 122 to 102. Good job, Jamal. See, look, there goes Daniel. There goes Daniel Flores. Daniel and Daniel. See, Daniel? Daniel follow right behind you. Daniel, your namesake, follow right behind you, and he's giving Jamal his flowers. You don't have to come in here like that, bruh. I'll tell you this. I do have a question to ask because this is a blowout victory. So let's get hypothetical. Let's get philosophical. Let's get into other parts of the game. What are we? What are we? Is this a championship squad or not? Let's throw it down. I'm throwing down the gauntlet. This is the gauntlet. I just threw it down. Are we a championship squad or not? Are the Denver Nuggets serious contenders for the top spot in the West, number one? After seeing what Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and company did last night, after seeing what Houston looks like, they look to be the real deal. Now, we didn't get to see the Nuggets at their best against Houston. Nice. Oh, Christian Braun just effed off one of Jamal's potential assists. Yes, if they get it together. Define get it together. I'm not trying to be cheeky. I'm being serious. Because you say yes if they get it together. Give me the metrics that say, what does get it together equal? Does that mean Jamal Murray scoring at at a clip like we've seen? Does that mean, what does that mean? What does that mean? Pulling off a trade and switching up the roster a little bit. What does that mean for this team? Because I could tell you this right now. While I do think they are a solid 3 seed, I think the Nuggets, we're a solid 3 seed in the West. I'm not a particular believer in the order. I do think that between Houston, I think OKC is the real deal. I think between Houston, though, and Memphis, although Zach Edey, if you've been watching Memphis play, they're starting to figure it out. I'll trust one championship. See, these are the possessions. Jamal, woo, but he hit that. Okay, I'll start. I'll show you how this game is played. The Nuggets are a championship team if Michael Porter Jr. can really, really take a giant leap. If he can take a giant leap forward in his production in all phases of his game. Tonight, MPJ's got 14, but a terrible shooting percentage from the field. He's 4-13 from the field, 4-7 from 3, which is cool. That's just, that 4-13 from the floor, disconcerting. It does have 9 rebounds, though. If he can take a giant consistency leap forward, this Nuggets team is, yes, they got championship medal. Because I do believe, and if you look at, let me just get the box score up here. So that's how this game is going to be played, okay? Now, I don't want to hear no generalities. You know what I mean? I'm not taking no shots at nobody. I'm just saying I don't want to hear no generalities. Give me your specific formula for success for this team to compete, because I'm telling you right now, OKC is they're not gonna go quietly into the night. I am convinced that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is indeed one of the best. Okay, I'll give you another one. The relationship between Joker and Jamal, personally, as an expert in the human condition, I see with my eyes and my heart. There's something there. I don't think those two dudes are best buds. They don't have to be, mind you. It wouldn't be the first time the two guys really didn't have a lot of whatever for one another, and we're able to see it through. Okay, now no. Why do they keep showing him? I don't have the sound on, so I don't know why they keep showing this assistant coach. And that's not Popeye Jones. Man, Jaime Jaquez. I see players sometimes, and I just have these dreams of seeing them in Nuggets, in Nuggets colors. Just guys that I feel like would fit the bill. So for me, my first prescription would be I need a consistent 15 point per night average. 15 to 18 point per night average from Michael Porter Jr. in order to say, yes, we will compete. We are a legit contender for the top spot in the West, and therefore a chance to go and represent. Represent. PJ Hall getting in the game. On PJ. See if you a player for real. I would hope we are championship contenders, but the coaching has been a massive liability this season. Well, Daniel, that's on brand. You know what I'm saying, Daniel? That is on brand for you, my friend. You are a bastion of consistency. You are a pillar of consistency. We appreciate your contribution. It's all garbage time right now. It's all garbage time. 127, 108 for the Nuggets, 130, 110 for the Nuggets. I got a little bit of a delay between my two things. On the TV, I'm a little bit behind. It's okay. It's okay. Let's look at some point totals tonight, though. 14 for MPJ, 24, 10, and 12. Another triple-double for Nikola Jokic. It's like rolling out of bed, isn't it? Came back from a little elbow owie. What up, Jason Lane? What's popping? What's popular with you, bruh? You good? I'm good. What'd you see tonight in the Nuggets game that you liked? Tell me, Jason Lane. 133, 110 Nuggets. Was that a Hunter Tyson? Hunter Tyson doesn't knock down the three. Is that what we doing? That's what we doing. Russell Westbrook tonight. 11 points. Quiet night for Russie. 11 points for Russ. 3 of 4 from 3, though. 4 of 7 from the field. 7 assists. Jamal Murray, 30 points, 30 points. Jamal Murray, 30 points, 8 assists. That's a great number for Jamal. That is a great number for Jamal. Why is that? Y'all? A great number for Jamal because I think an engaged Jamal Murray, whatever the things are, I will say this. Jamal Murray, okay, here's another one. Jamal Murray will have to be this team's far and away, this team's second best player if the Nuggets are going to win a championship. And when I say second best player, I'm not just talking about scoring. I'm talking about being engaged on the defensive end, first and foremost, maybe even before his offensive production, being engaged on the defensive end, and also being a more consistent team offensive guy when it comes to production and just making the right basketball play all the time. I think then this team is, because we saw it last year in the Minnesota series, that when it's lock in on Jamal, because the only way Jamal can get his game off is to dribble his way into rhythm, the Nuggets become a very, 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 very average offensive squad. Very average. Very average. Maybe AG should be our sixth man the rest of the year. Okay, the Nuggets are a championship squad. Are you saying that, Jonathan? Are you saying the Nuggets are a championship squad if AG is the Nuggets' sixth man off the bench? I'll tell you this. I like that. I like that for one reason alone, because I just like a maximum amount of minutes of Joker Westbrook time on the floor, because it energizes them offensively and defensively. And I do believe that while AG is one of their better defenders, he still is a guy that can spark it off the bench, because my only other solution would be you got to get, by the way, courtside at a Miami Heat game, good, sweet Lord. Good, sweet Jesus. The Lord is my shepherd. He know what I want. Courtside at a Heat game, I don't even think, I think courtside Miami trumps courtside LA. Courtside LA, you're going to see stars. Courtside Miami, you're going to see stars, bars, and quasars. Push-up bras, all kinds of. Media critic, you talking about 34 double Ds? Some of those? Sorry if any ladies are present. I don't mean to offend. I am an appreciator of the female form. Think of it like that. Think of me as a male personification of Kim Kardashian's philosophy in life. Think of me as that. So I don't mean to offend. What I'm saying is I too appreciate the female form, is all I'm saying. You feel me? I come in peace. Courtside Miami. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, see, I read your text, and then through that read your mind, brother. You feel it. The connection. It's not just the complexion. It's there. Murray better when his assists are high. I agree. Than when he doesn't have many. Because I think it's indicative of a style of play. When everyone can get the thing about when Jamal, okay, there's two Jamal at his bests. At your best, you are Jamal. I just feel like singing tonight. And I got the nice raspy going. See, I'm going to be honest with y'all. Before I fell asleep for a little, once you get 52, sometimes sleep just run up on you. It just runs up on you. And you get up from a sleep and it's like, oh, you know what I mean? The good radio voice is there. Yes. I can read minds. Like right now, I'm reading your mind, Jason. I'm reading your mind, Jonathan Kidd, and you're like, that cat is bugging right now. Orrin is somewhat sleep delirious. He's way more engaged in the game. Again, think about the style of play of your best player. If your best player is able to record a triple-double every night, and usually that triple-double is not a 10, 11-point triple-double. It's a 20-plus point triple-double. That means your best player is able to shoot an efficient rate, field goal percentage from, we're going to do that again. He can shoot an efficient percentage from the field while involving his teammates. Teamwork makes the dream work. So that should be a style of play that permeates throughout the team. And if Jamal can't do that, my suggestion would be, to your suggestion, Jonathan, that we switch out AG to the bench for Jamal and let Jamal that way. And I know it seems like a demotion, but that way Jamal can do what he wants. You need to dominate the ball to get your game off. Okay, we're going to bring you off the bench. That way, the bench is just going to have to watch you cook and clean up the mess. And you can get guys there. The Pete Watts of the world can do that. Go clean up this man's mess. He's your leader now. He's your de facto leader. But I think having Jamal in the starting five, if he's not going to share the ball, really, it's really got to be a team-wide thing. But because you got a lot of players on the Nuggets that can't start it themselves, so they need facilitators. That's why you have a Joker. Then you add a Russell Westbrook. Now look, if Jamal gets in there, oh shit, you got guys that are dribbling the ball. You're playing a team concept of basketball. Now you see the talents of guys like Christian Brown and Peyton Watson, whose talents are nondescript, let's call them. They're non-fleshed out yet in terms of just their one-on-one ability. They're not incredible three-point shooters. These are guys that probably need to get lathered up and feel included in the offense in order to feel effective. When Jamal's playing like that, now you're cooking. Sharing the ball, not allowing the defense to get set, because the Nuggets are very easily defensed if the defense can get set in front of them. They're very easily defended because you don't have a lot of guys that can create. And the guys that can create, think about it. Russell Westbrook, he can create off the dribble, but he blows a lot of bunnies. He's better creating off the dribble for somebody else. Think about Joker. Joker's a great creator in all systems go. He's your most consistent half-court set guy who can pretty much do whatever he wants. And then everybody else, it's like Jamal needs literally 20 out of the 24 seconds on the shot clock in order to create for himself, and then everybody else is just drying up cold. You look at AG. AG's not that guy. He's like your Swiss Army knife. Got a lot of skills. He's got a handle, but I don't want AG. If AG is trying to get his game off, he's not that guy. And as you go down the roster, it just gets to be lesser forms of AG on this roster. So you need a side-to-side pick, screen, roll, offensive production in order to, I think, compete with the NBA's best in the West. Probably to compete with the Celtics as well, or whoever comes out of the East. Say that 3 times fast. You said that. You said that right, Jason. Like you said that right, Jason. You said that right, Jason Lane. I am very proud of this team for this performance tonight.
Way to go, neato, gang. Yes, super duper. That's nice.
Because after last game, we had a conversation, and I was, I was ragging. He was ragging on me. Okay, Mike Malone, hold on. Let's get Malone sound if I can hurry up and get here. Hold on. Mike Malone's at the podium, so I'm going to.
In the 22 minutes that he played, he came into the game. He allows us to play through him in the post. He could be your point forward, but his physicality, I think it was 16 points, 6 boards, 3 assists, did a little bit of everything for us. So what a weapon right now as he's coming back from that injury and coming off the bench. What a weapon to play off the bench because he's just so versatile, so big, so strong, so physical, and so unselfish. Some of his passes tonight I just thought were outstanding. So good way to start off this trip. 13-8, I believe, now on the road, playing well on the road. You got to continue that with a tough challenge coming up in Orlando on Sunday.
Is that my boy Eric Cunningham? That better be. I'm coming to you, Eric.
The defense was pretty good.
Oh, yeah. I mean, the major point of emphasis coming into tonight was a 3-point line. This team recently, I think last 6 games while Jimmy was out, they were first in attempts, second in makes. They're making almost 15 threes a night, taking 45. So holding them to 9 of 33. And I thought guards did a hell of a job on Hero and Robinson, especially. Those guys are constant motion, and our players deserve a lot of credit for guarding the 3 as well as we did.
I think you're now 12-4 after a loss. What does it say about your team? And are you pretty confident that after a loss that you're going to bounce back in this kind of way?
Well, yeah, I think your first point, Chris, I think it speaks to a group understanding that in this league, you don't want to lose 2 in a row. You want to avoid the long losing streaks. Resiliency, I think a very resilient group. You see that within games, all the double-figure comebacks. You see it from game to game, bouncing back. We know that against Houston. We watched some film this morning, even without Aaron and Nicole. That's not who we should be. And, we went out there tonight, 35 assists, only 6 turnovers. That's really important to take care of the ball on the road. And we got contributions from a lot of guys, 7 players in double figures. So resilient group that understands the importance of not losing 2 in a row.
Jamal was special in the first half tonight, finished with 30. When can you tell he's got that look? When do you know?
I mean, when he's coming down, getting to his spots, you see him make the first one, the second one. And when Jamal makes 2 or 3 in a row, it's going to be a special night for him. And, for him to go out there and score 30, which is what we need him to do. And he's continuing to play at a very high level. Last 20 games or so, he's just been super efficient for us. And it's good to see him find that rhythm, Vic. So now you have a lot of different guys contributing at different periods of the game. And when you have the depth that we have, that's a weapon that you can use. Yes, we did bring it. It's not the home defensive player of the game award. It's just a DPOG, so it does travel. And I gave it to Christian Brown tonight. Yeah, I thought Christian was locked in. I know Tyler Hero had 22 points, but for him to only go 2 of 7 from 3, I thought CB had a heightened awareness to him. And it wasn't just CB. Everybody around him helped as well. But I just thought CB's fly-around mentality and making life as hard as possible for a guy like Tyler Hero, I thought it was quite impressive.
About Nikola, one, he's coming back off the elbow. You didn't have to kill him in minutes. He still gets a triple-double. You want to talk about efficient? That was pretty efficient.
Well, what I love more about anything is that, Jamal's got it going. And then off the bench, we got guys off the bench get it going. Michael Porter in the third quarter gets it going. Nicole doesn't care. That's what I love most about it. Talk about humility. The guy just wants to win. And he's happy for his teammates when they play well. And for him to go 31 minutes, 9 of 12 from the field, 24, 12, and 10, leads the league in triple doubles, just another efficient performance from the best player in the NBA. All
right. Good. I love it. We'll get more sound as they come out. I'm gonna assume that we'll see Joker. I'm gonna assume that we'll probably hear from Jamal. Maybe Jamal will be in a better mood. You know what's crazy is Mike Malone addresses Joker not caring and being efficient, and we were just kind of talking about that. Oh, we're good now. What are we good now on, Iggy? What are we good now on? Tell me what you mean. I'm picking up some. Am I picking up some sarcasm? We was talking shit the other night ago. This was a good. Still want to see a legit 4 or 5 come off the bench. AG has significantly helped though in solidifying that role. Yeah, you know, Russell Westbrook has just come in and really, really, really helped this team's depth from that perspective. That you can now entertain doing things like pushing AG to the bench because it can't be Christian Braun. Christian Braun is not ready to be your 6th man. Right? He's not ready to lead that second unit. So you need somebody that will be, that is. I don't like the thought of losing AG in his rebounding, but Russell Westbrook is an above average rebounder as a guard and an above average defender. Now, he didn't have no boards tonight. He didn't have nothing, like 0 goose egg rebounding, but a plus 12. Everybody in the plus. This is the type of performance that really can light the imagination up of what this team is capable of doing. 7 guys in double figures that saw real minutes. Julian Strawther, 5 of 9, 4 of 7 from 3. Like Aaron Gordon, 5 of 8. Like you're getting a good, efficient percentage. Yeah, I knew that was sarcasm. I said Murray looks a lot better. He's playing like an all-star lately. Yeah, okay. I figured that's where you were coming from. That's okay. Well, you can take your digs. You can take your digs because fan, short for fanatic. I think we all can be. I think we can all be a little. We can be. I'm never overreacting. I'm watching what I'm seeing and I'm just reacting to it. But I will say this: when Jamal is engaged on this level, efficient from the field, he was not. But he shared the ball. 12 of 24 is just not a percentage I like to see because that's not going to get you past, Game 7 NBA Western Conference Finals and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I just don't see that being. You're going to have to. But he shared the ball tonight. The Nuggets, you heard 35 assists and also minimized turnovers. Jamal had none. So there's a part of it. Being responsible with the ball, passing like you give a shit. So to your point, Iggy, I like the sarcasm, but I would stress to you, if you think that, I would stress to all Jamal Murray fans, if you think that his scoring alone is what's missing, the missing ingredient, you're sorely mistaken. You got to think about what this team lost from the championships. You had timely shot making from a guy like Bruce Brown and from KCP. Defense from all 3, KCP, Bruce Brown, Jeff Green. You didn't replace any of that. Leadership. Veteran leadership. You didn't replace any of that. You just got younger, so more talented, but you didn't replace any of those things that contributed to that championship vic, right? So that means guys like Jamal, guys like Russ, guys like Christian, guys like Aaron have to step up into those roles and provide those things that were lost. And part of that begins with, it's not just scoring buckets. Trust me. So, yeah. Smart guy. Vic Lombardi should have asked Jokic how he knew where Gordon would be on that signal. Well, we didn't get it yet. We'll stick around. I know Dan Tanner might go in the paint tonight, so we'll see. Because that was, I didn't see. Maybe you saw I'm watching a different type of feed, so maybe you saw the sideline. I didn't hear it. What did he ask him? You're obviously speaking about something that I did not see. Does Jamal wait until January to start talking anti-inflammatory? It's I know he's dealing with something. I know he's dealing with something. I do know that there's something with the knee, but I just don't like Jamal's attitude, to be honest with you. I really don't. I don't understand it. Whatever you're going through, I think you could use an attitude adjustment because you have such a privileged position. And if it's personal, then I understand. I fuck with that. But even at the same time, it's like, I don't know. I just don't like his attitude. You know, there was the blowing off of Aaron Gordon out of a huddle. There's something going on there. And if you can't see it, you're choosing not to. Personally, I just believe you're choosing not to. I agree. It's not just scoring. He's moving the ball. He's moving better all around. I know our bench is much younger, but those guys are playing better and better. Yes, they are. I'll give this. Peyton Watson is my most improved player of the year so far. Between the beginning of the season and now, there is just it's just different with Peyton. There's something different with Peyton. I like what I'm seeing. And I think having Russell Westbrook around, a UCLA alum, I think their relationship, both being from LA, I think that's done something. That's done something for P. Watt. And I know I've heard stories about, Russ taking him under his wing and kind of schooling him. And that's what P. Watt needs, because P. Watt that's another guy. Okay, here's another one. For the Nuggets to win a title this year, Peyton Watson is going to have to become a fixture in this team, like a difference maker game in and game out. You can already see it. You can already see it defensively. He's got to become a fixture. Game in and game out, he needs to make difference-making plays. If this team is going to win a championship, you're going to have to get the type of performances out of Peyton Watson that you were getting out of Bruce Brown. The type of performances that are, hitting timely shots, but defending like a bitch, like a big dog that gets the bone. Scrapping for loose balls, like you're gonna have to see Peyton Watson turn into a player that we are like, damn, when they re-sign him, that's a centerpiece of the Nuggets' next wave. This is the year. There's no waiting for next year, and I do believe Russie is in his ear. I do believe Russie's in his ear. I cannot confirm nor deny that, Daniel. I'm not taking shots at Dantana. Westbrook, a better 1 and 2 than KCP. Agreed. Not maybe in terms of shot making, but even down the stretch of last year, KCP wasn't just a guaranteed knockdown 3. So, and Russ, look, tonight, 3 or 4 from 3. You'd have got that night from KCP and been happy about it, right? So this team is legit better. But now Brown needs to embrace the scramble agitator role. Agreed. There's a good one, Joe. Joe Mito, 83. If the Nuggets are to be a championship team this year, if they're to get a chip, Christian Brown has to become an agitator, not just a happy to be here guy. Because right now it's still that meek and mild kind of deal. What up, Andon? Not that meek and mild type of, you know what I'm saying? Like a guy. Get in there and mix it up and be that agitator. I like that. He's had a couple of dunks that looks like he's ready to mix it up. Andon's in the building.
I'm a nice worker.
What is this? Joker, Elway, Helton, McKinnon equals Colorado Mount Rushmore. Ooh, that's a good one, Erico. Joker, Elway, Helton, McKinnon. That's shit. Yeah, because we got rid of the best third baseman in baseball, so you can't count him. Joker, Elway. I'm a Alex English guy, so it's tough for me, but Alex English was never going to be confused with the best player in the history of basketball, right? I don't even think he made the NFL's top 75, did he? I don't think he made the NFL. So I was an Alex English guy. I was a Carmelo Anthony guy. There's just no question. Joker is legit. I mean, he's climbing that greatest center ever list. Like he's putting himself in company that when it's all said and done, we're going to look back on Joker's career and go, God damn, we actually watched the best quite possibly one of the best players in basketball ever. Like he's heading into, but he's got to get the rings now. See, he'll never cross over into that conversation. You know, that conversation without the rings. If he starts getting the rings, you're going to start hearing the Magic Johnson comps, you know, the Larry Bird comps. He's going to be in that. And if he gets multiple rings, 4 or 5, you're going to hear. And if he's able to rack up numbers, and he's racking up numbers, you're going to start hearing the Michael Jordan. I'm just telling you. Denver, stand the fuck up. Locked On Nuggets podcast are Malone defenders. Okay. We're not here to pot shot anybody. We're here to talk us up. We ain't going to talk nobody down. Is that my Fishing? Where you been, bro? Damn. We was about to send out a APB. You feel me? Fishing's in the house. What's up, bro? Oh, wait. I didn't read that from Andon. Jokic showed some high caliber classiness in his on the court interview. Complimented Jamal, did not act cringy, unlike, I know, right? Fix that attitude. We're watching. People are seeing. Somebody's got to be in Jamal's ear like, they can see you, bro. Here's the problem. They can see you. You seem bothered. Are you okay? I like Bruce Brown, but what has he done since he left the Nuggets? Bubkiss, to answer your question. Nothing. The Nuggets made Bruce Brown look better. Absolutely. Than he is. Without question. He's 100% replaceable, and Strawther and Watson are showing they can do that. Agreed. Nothing you said there was wrong, Iggy. I support all of that, and I'll add to it. In answer to my question, the Nuggets will be a championship. I should have wrote this as a thing that pops up so you guys could be answering it. But my question for this show was, the Nuggets will be a championship caliber squad if Julian Strawther is a lightning in the bottle breakout player. Now, I know that sounds like, well, duh, but I'm seeing like you're starting to see the flashes, and he is more talented than Bruce Brown. To that point is what I'm saying. And he's probably more talented. No, they're not probably. He's more talented than Casey. Okay, I was about to jump out the window, but I didn't jump out the window. Sometimes you got to pull yourself back. You start feeling real good about it, then you got to pull yourself, because KCP is a great defender, and he was already an NBA champ, right? So that was close, y'all. Y'all seen that one coming on. It was like Orange jumping out the window. There he go. He about to jump out the window. I'm not going out the window. But if Julian Strawther becomes lightning in a bottle, the Nuggets will be a championship squad this season. Yeah, the competition is stiff. Have you guys watched OKC play? The competition in the West at the top is stiff. And trust me, if Zach Edey keeps going the way that he's going, John and them going to have something to say about what happens in the West. John and them going to have something to – I believe more in Memphis because of the acquisition of Zach Edey, than I do in what they got going on in Houston. I can see the tail off as the season gets longer with Houston. I don't see that coming. Although Houston's got a squad. Shangoon, look at the teams that are really good in the West. They all have difference makers at the center position. Okay, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and OKC are the exception, but they score a lot in the paint because of how he plays the game. And they're very good defensively. Very good defensively. How many games do we give Rocky before we demand no IQ Bud Black to resign? Oh, come on, man. Daniel, I fuck with you, but we're not doing that. We're not doing it. It's not even close. We're not even close, brother. Joe Sack, we're not even close. Like, pitchers and catchers haven't even reported yet, bro. This is basketball. You come on in here and get with the program. Joe Sakic is on the Mount Rushmore for Colorado hockey. Who was that Mount Rushmore that was before? Let me go back. Elway Hutton, McKinnon. Yeah. Nathan McKinnon versus Joe Sakic. And then you're like, Patrick Wall. You know what I mean? Like, that's a tough one. Rockies Avalanche are tough. I mean, Fishing's back in the house. Welcome back, Fishing. Fishing's back, baby. He's back, baby. I agree. Jokic needs at least 1 or 2 rings. 4 or 5. 3-4. Let's say 3-4. 4-5. I almost jumped out the window again. Although I do believe 4-5 is, listen, the man, you know, yes, the elbow was a little disconcerting because it was like, damn, he can get injured. Because we don't see that from Joker a lot, right? If he plays healthy, his style of play, he just doesn't put a lot of wear and tear on his body, right? So it's like, to me, we're talking about a guy who's got a good, let's say, 5 to 7 years of really productive MVP caliber basketball left in him. And if you get one this year, okay, that's 2. And then over the course of that next 6 years, you get 2 more. Maybe get greedy, get you a 3rd. You got 5? If you can surround him with players, that man's going to be up there at the end. When they counting them up, they're like, I know you want to hate, but what can you do? I know you want to hate, but what can you do? He's him. Himothy. He's hemmed up. He's him. He's hemmed up. He's got the rings. He's got the game. He got the name. He's him. He's him. It's going to be Michael Jordan and him. I'm talking about straight past LeBron James, because that scoring leader distinction for LeBron James, I know LeBron fans is going to, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had that for forever until LeBron got it. Was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar argued as one of the greatest players in the league up until that point when LeBron took it? No. He was, he could have been in the arguably conversation, but he wasn't, right? It was Michael Jordan, straight down and away, a list of guys beneath him, Magic, Bird. You just said Bird. You just said Magic before you said Kareem. LeBron, Kareem was in that, and then LeBron got the scoring title, and then it was like, they were giving it to LeBron, all that. Kobe gets overlooked. I'm just like, God damn, that's cold. But I'm just saying the scoring leader, the all-time scoring leader for the longest time, was not considered hands down and far away the greatest basketball player ever. So I'm just saying that can't be the only distinction. Call back the search team. We found fishing. There's a fishing sighting. Rough week, bro. Even having custody. Okay. Even having custody for 5 years is I've been through it. Fishing, sending love, brother. Sending love, man. I've been through it, and I've been through it. So just hold your head. Hold your head. Hold your head. You are an integral piece of your kid's life and existence. You're fighting for it. And I'm always of the opinion that right makes right. You know what I'm saying? So something's going to come in on your behalf. I've been through it, though. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm not going to be. I know it was last night, but I started to get worried about Bedsy last night after the Avs quit last night. It's a lot of last night in there. Last night. Well, we're, as long as we can provide it for you, fishing.
Every day in my hood, I bang. I'm a nice worker.
Okie State reminds me of George Karl teams. Built for the regular season, won't last in the playoffs when everyone plays defense. Same with Houston. I'll be interested to see. I like the comparison. I like the comp there. I like the comp only because, without a center, well, I mean, when I say without a center, I'm saying if you really get into it, you can game plan to say Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is not going to be the one that beats us. And then let's see what the rest of y'all going to do. And there's not a one single player on there after that, that I feel like is like, yeah. And then I don't know so much about their coach if he can draw it up. They play really good defense. So that would those Nuggets teams, those George Karl Nuggets teams, I would say we wouldn't have confused them with the better of the best when it came to defensive teams. So I like that comp. I do like that comp. I know Nikola needs more rings, but he's still number 1 all time in win share per 48 minutes. Number 2 is MJ. Okay, shit. Jonathan, get up in them numbers. Get up in them numbers. I'm not the numbers guy. I just see what I see and I'm brilliant with it. You feel me? but I like them numbers. Get up in there. I like that.
Way to go. Neato, gang. Yes, boy.
I fuck with that, John. J Kidd. Get up in there. I like that. Win share percentage, you say shit like that, that's just music to my ears. Huh? MJ, Kareem, and Kobe are all better than LeBron all time. I agree. More rings, more rings, more rings. Isn't that the thing? The scoring title is like, well, Nick, you played for 25 years. I mean, it's like starts in baseball for pitchers, and it's like, yeah, but you played for 30 years, oil can Boyd. I mean, my problem with the LeBron stands is that they will not admit that it's been a concerted effort to just hand that brother greatest of all time since he started. It's just, this is what we're doing, no matter what we've seen on the court. And he's been great. Don't get it twisted. I'm not here to say LeBron hasn't been great. But the fact that he's leapfrogged Kobe and don't even have as many rings and won't get as many rings is crazy to me. Diabolical even. The fact that he had to run, jump, hopscotch, go here, go there to go get what rings he does have, where Kobe just stayed put in the leg and bring me Powell, bring me Lamar, bring me Odom. Like, I'll do it with Shaq. They came to me. It's crazy to me. The Adawan Ponce, the way he finished his career, rest in peace. Kobe Bryant, to me, if it's not Joker, it's MJ Kobe. MJ Kobe Magic. MJ Kobe Magic Larry. MJ Kobe Magic Larry LeBron. MJ Kobe Magic Larry LeBron Steph. MJ Kobe Magic Larry LeBron Steph Joker until Joker gets them rings. And then as Joker amasses rings, he's gonna leapfrog. He's gonna leapfrog Steph only because he just does more. He's gonna leapfrog LeBron because what? He's gonna leapfrog Larry. He's gonna leapfrog Kareem, and then he's gonna be sitting up there with Magic and MJ. That's just me. That's just me. That's just, I think I said that already. Did I say that's just me? Just sometimes I get hype and I be forgetting shit. Did Jamal Murray just travel through time from before they had anti-inflammatory meds? He should just come out with it. I play better on drugs. I'm high as fuck. Maybe there's something to it. I know. I mean, he might need antidepressants. He needs anti-inflammatory or something. Because it's your attitude that's inflamed, brother. What's the problem? It's your attitude that's inflamed, my brother. What's the problem? What's really happening? Why so glum, Gus? You're getting paid millions of dollars to play gym for a living. It's not that bad. You might have, amen. I'm preaching. That's fire. Anti-inflammatory. That's fire. Chet equals Birdman. Efficiency. We know we needed fishing back. We knew we needed fishing back because that's a good comp right there. I thought Chet Holmgren would have crossed that. Zach Edey right now is a better center than Chet Holmgren. Chet Holmgren is Birdman-like, but he's got a little more game than Birdman ever had. I thought it was funny too. Melo equals SGA. Very good comp. Great scorer. Not a great defender. Where are you going to be in the... Yeah. Hartenstein is OKC's starting center. Remember that guy? I do. He was our 12th man. I do. And he's been really effective for them. I know he missed their last game. He's been really effective for them. But Isaiah Hartenstein, I mean, we saw him with the Knicks. Are we really, 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 really? I think, although it's not the NBA I grew up on, that when the pressure gets there, the postseason, first of all, you got 82 games under your belt. So you're not nearly as fresh game 83, 84, 85, 86 as you was game 60. For part of it's your conditioning alone. That's what, being a champion is about, right? And then the other part is the pressure. I don't think the pressure is the same as the NBA many of us grew up watching. I just don't think these guys are as professional. I don't think that, therefore, I don't think that the moment is as pressurized, so to speak. But we will see who's the who. You see who's the who. Ask James Harden. You see who's the who when it comes to the postseason, right? That's where I don't give a damn what you do in the regular season. Nobody does, right? Right. Why is Bird never mentioned? Bird would have had LeBron in tears from shit talking before warm-ups were over. Exactly. Bird mentality, Mamba mentality. Exactly. Larry Bird is never mentioned for two reasons. One, as soon as LeBron, because Bird was mentioned before the LeBron era, but the LeBron era kicked Kobe next to Mike, like right next to Mike, and kicked kind of Magic Bird out of the conversation. And then LeBron got kicked up into that top three. And nobody ever really talks about five when you're talking about greatest ever, right? It's usually going to be a triumvirate type of conversation. And Larry Bird, he might not have, because you would have had to watch Larry Bird play. First of all, the rings are there. But if you watch Larry Bird play, there was no question, right? These things cannot be contextualized simply by numbers. Numbers will deceive you in these conversations. And I just feel like, Magic was always going to be, by the way, always outside of that top three because of folklore. It's always more. It's your resume is also the cachet that comes with it. And could you stay relevant outside of the game? For most of the guys, you're going to forget about a Kareem because Kareem fell away from the game and then just became enigmatic. You're not going to forget about Magic because Magic's always just been around the game, right? You're not going to forget about, you're going to forget about Bird after the Pacers years because one, he kind of stained his record as that GM coach type deal. And then, kind of fall away from the game. And you just forget. And he doesn't have the numbers, but he's got the rings. The ring sitch is how the NFL decides the greatest, period. Most rings wins, period. NBA has it weird, period. The ring is the thing because who gives a fuck about all the rest of this? If it doesn't add up to championship, therefore team success, who gives a fuck? Well said, Andon. Yeah, they're pumping Murray with something. He gets, I need him to get some antidepressants. Like, damn, bro. It should not look that just confounding that you're being asked questions by the media corps. It shouldn't look that depressing that you have to show up and play. Oh my God, you poor baby. Oh, you have to go play basketball. Oh no. Whatever will you do? Chet Holmgren is slender, man. He's put on a little more. He's getting a little beefier, but might be affecting his game. To be honest with you. They just need to spray Murray down with Magic Soccer spray. Yeah. The hood is back. I'm a nice worker. Kobe gets hit for having Shaq, but led them in points in the fourth quarter. More numbers from J Kidd. Led them in points in the fourth quarter and in the second and third championship playoff runs, plus overall points per game and win shares in the second championship run. And did it with 3 different iterations. They was like, you can't do it without Shaq. He was like, oh no, I'll do it with Powell. You can't do it with you can't do it with Lamar though. Okay, I did it then. Now what? Kobe Bean Bryant. Every day in my hood, I bang. I'm a nice worker. I agree. Bird is ahead of LeBron too, Fishing. I just listen, this is gonna seem like LeBron bashing. I'm just saying. Think about the sum total of LeBron's championship career. Right? First of all, how many times he lost versus how many times he won it. Going and representing a weak East to me just did not. How many times he had to team up with the best and go to them to get it. Keep in mind, Dwayne Wade had already did his thing and won a ring by the time Brown showed up down there in South Beach. Huh? Then you got to come out here with AD and, huh? And you weren't able to do it in Cleveland, huh? And you had Kyrie and them and Kevin Love and them when you did, huh? And you only got 4 out of it, huh? How are you just far and away better than Kobe? Why? Because you stayed around 21 years and ate up Kareem's record. All them all-stars, you've been to so many all-stars. I don't give a damn about none of that shit. I really don't. The ring is the thing. I wish I had a choir here because I'd be like sing, and then they'd be like, "This." Oh wait, hold on. Let me watch this. It's not quite the same, but you guys are gonna have to go with me on this one. Hold on. Now you say what you say, and I'll say what I said again. No, you say what you said, and I'll say what I said again. Right, and then I go. The ring is the thing. That's as close as I got to it. I'll get a choir in there. I'll get a choir in my soundboard, and y'all will. You're welcome. I'm working here. Okay, where we at? Who we with? J Kid. Well, if we go by rings, then Bill Russell is number 1. Ooh, well, okay, and then now you got to make a distinction, but you're not wrong. And Bill Russell for a long time was in the conversation. So you're not wrong. And the ring is the thing. I know it gets down to distinctions of there's got to be other designations after a while, but you're not wrong. You're not wrong. My plan to fix the NBA, add a far out 5-point line, but you can't rebound that shot. You can't offensive rebound that shot. Well, I don't understand then how you can't offensive rebound that shot. Add an NHL stuff penalty box and do it just like NHL power plays. Ooh, I like that. NBA power play, the power play, the 4-on-5 though. The 4-on-5 though for flopping. If you added if it's gonna get cartoonish, the 4-on-5 for flopping.
That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang. Yes.
That is good news.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Congrats. That is good news.
That nigga, you cooking with that shit right there, boy. You was cooking with that. I ain't gonna hold you. You was cooking with that.
That's what Kendrick's talking about. They are not like us. They are not like you.
Oh, that was
Sooner or later, it's
no.
because I've got 2 kids at the
God
salon. I'm
diggity.
paying off a Mercedes, and I need.
Damn it!
Sorry. No.
I was trying to get a sound for you, and then I was trying to get one for you, but it just, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you kiss your sister. Do we all agree Embiid is fearful of? Yeah, he's not coming. I heard he's not coming to Philly again. It's like, I don't think there is a bigger, good one, Daniel. I don't think there is a bigger overhyped happening in basketball than Joel Embiid's greatness. At a certain point in time, I was like, yeah, motherfucker, you big as shit. You should be doing the things that you're doing. And why you can't never be healthy and play when it matters the most? Why you always crying and shit? ESPN halftime just showed the Jokic Gordon no-look pass dunk twice. It was, I'm going to tell you this right now. For the haters and the Gilbert Arenases, for the Gilbert Arenases, who I know they just can't stand that this is better than everybody in basketball. He does it with so much style. It's even more stylish, the fact that he kind of just looks oppy doing it because he's got game. He's got soul in his game. It just comes off kind of, when you watch it, when you see it happen, he does shit and you're just like, this man is just out here playing. He's doing what he wants. Y'all doing what y'all can. He's doing what he wants. It does look stylish though. He's got swag. It just looks oppy because he's big and he's lumbering, but he's got swag in his game. That pass to get the trip dub, to triple up the dub. I think LeBron gets so much hate because he got too political. He never. I would say it's the opposite, but keep going. Statistically speaking, he's better than Kobe. Higher field goal percentage, better passer, and rebounder. Okay, you were doing all the numbers. Oh, let's see. I like certain numbers until they disprove what I'm trying to argue, and then I don't like numbers. Numbers is cool until they disprove my argument. Then I see. I'm a real fan. I'll be honest with y'all. I like numbers. They cool when they substantiate what I'm talking about. But then when they don't, I don't really fuck with numbers. Like, who gives a fuck about numbers, really? What does it matter, Iggy D? Good one. That was good. Good pull.
If I've got 2 kids at the
God!
salon, I'm paying.
I meant to switch the board up, and it wasn't ready for me. You feel me?
You see what I'm saying? I ain't damn toot my own horn, but I'm telling you, I got this shit now.
And then that was supposed to be the one that I hit for you. Let's not forget Kobe had Shaq. Yeah, but Kobe had Shaq for not the whole of his championship. Everybody's got somebody. Everybody needs somebody sometimes. Joe Thuney is the only current NFL player with 4 rings. Okay, where are you going with this, Fishing? I have no clue who that is. Rings in the NFL is the only league. I don't. Okay. You was a smart mouth motherfucker. See, you talk that shit. You the type to be like, get up. Got a point, but get out my face. Joe, I believe it's pronounced Tunny. I said Thunny. I believe it's pronounced Tunny. Yeah, I mean, yes, the ring is still the thing. I don't give a damn what nobody says. It's always going to be the great distinction. Why did Tom Brady overtake Joe Montana as the greatest of all time? Why? The rings, dog. He masked up some numbers, but they were the rings, dog. I want to see 2 ungratefuls, Embiid and Butler, play together. They already did that. We already saw that before. We saw that. He was in Philadelphia already. No one wants to see that again. I really like Jimmy Butler. I think he got it with the wrong one. You ran into the wrong one down there because Pat Riley don't give a damn about none of that. Like, do you know who I am? Pat looking at Jimmy like, I don't give a damn how much weave you put in your head. You can flat iron that shit, have it swoop down in front of here. You can do all that shit. Do you know who I'm is? I'm King Kong around this motherfucker. If anybody gonna be getting around this motherfucker, it's gonna be me. King Kong ain't got shit. If anybody King Kong ain't got shit around this motherfucker, it's me. That's what Pat Riley is telling your boy. I just addressed that, and the statement is such an old argument. Wait, Iggy D said, let's not forget Kobe had Shaq. Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. If LeBron had Shaq, he would have won just as many championships as Kobe did with Shaq or more. And if my aunt had she'd be my uncle. We're not doing ifs. If was a fifth, at least I would be sober because I don't drink no more. But y'all would be drunk as fuck because I know y'all like to turn up. Embiid robbed Jokic of an MVP. Yes, he did. And it was solely based on the fact that you can't give him 4. You can't give him 3 in a row. You can't. Why? He's the best. But you can't. Joel deserves 1 too. Well, but he's not better than him. But he wants to be. He wants 1. Everybody gets a ring. Everybody should have a chance. Embiid is a huge baby. Can't play Jokic at home. Jokic at home. Ever. Yeah, he don't want to come up to that altitude and get his feet whooped. The only thing Gilbert shot good at was his guns, exactly. Gilbert, pow. That's when I was like, damn, Gilbert's a real one, though. I ain't gonna hold you. That was the epitome of gangster. Gang. That was that. Like, you owe me money. I need my bread. What you gonna do? I need my bread. Oh, shit. This is ill. What you got? What's that for? I got me and Smoke. Man, I got to walk Smokey to his house. What movie's that from? Some of y'all know. What's that for? Me and Smoke. Man, I got to walk Smokey to his house. I'll leave it out there to see who knows. Hear me on the 5-point line. It's used towards the end of the game. So in the last 2 minutes, there could be crazy comebacks. No offensive rebound, can't touch until the other team does. You jack it up, you lose it. Okay. I kind of like it. We're kind of getting into American Gladiator land with that one, Andon. I fuck with you. You know I do. It's giving American Gladiators. Like what could we put up could we have like the American Gladiators on gun turrets with big, you know what I mean, with big different colored basketballs, pinging guys in the faces. This is happening. It's giving dodgeball. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. I fuck with you. I like the 4-on-3 better. I like that better than the 5-point line, only because the not being able to touch an offensive rebound. I don't like why. It's an offensive shot like any other. I fuck with you the long way. Pause. But you need flesh that out. Work that out. Pat is why LeBron left after 4 years. Yeah, because he wouldn't let LeBron strong arm him and build his own team. Sure. I love Pat Riley. LeBron won a ring in 2016 with Scrubs. See, that'd be that shit. Let me tell you something. Scrubs. How do you address that's wild that you would say that, Iggy. You're the LeBron guy in here. Okay. You can be the LeBron guy in here. You can be the LeBron in there. But this might be the point. LeBron had Kyrie and Kevin Love. Those were not scrubs, bruh. The people around him, that as a distinction in and of itself is so god damn disrespectful. Scrubs? No, I don't want no scrubs. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride. Trying to holler at 3. Ooh.
That's what Kenny's talking about. They are not like us. They are not like you.
Every day in my hood, I bang. I'm a nice worker.
I am too. So good with it. So hood with it. Woulda, shoulda, could with it. Jason Hunt's in the building. What up, Jason Hunt? Ain't nobody want to watch MB scratches. True indeed.
That is good news. I'll be honest, congrats. That is good news.
I can't even follow that. I can't even follow that. Jason popped in. I don't think I've heard from Jason. That's your first in here, Jason. If you coming through like that, get up in here. Keep it going. Swamp ass, because that's it. Joel Embiid is constantly in his own ass. Pause. That was wild what I just said. I'm talking about digging in his own. Pause. That was wild what I just said. Oh my God, I got it. It's Friday. It's Friday. Free your mind, Craig. It's Friday. Okay, what about this one? Damn, your daddy mean. He worse than the boogeyman himself. Who do you think you is anyway? Kuta Kinte? Later, Trey. Yeah, later. Come on. Come on. Come on, Cletus. I'll give it to you one more time. Damn, your daddy mean. He worse than the boogeyman himself. Who do you think you is anyway? Kunta Kinte? Later, Trey. Yeah, later. I want to see Jimmy come out looking like young Cat Williams. Are you funny? Oh man, I'm so glad we haven't had a Cat Williams sighting yet. Please don't. I don't need it in 2025. Cat, take the year off, man. Just be over there. Way over there. I got business plans this year. I can't have y'all fucking up the church's money. I can't have you fucking up the church's money. I'm trying to get to it, not go through it. And it's already started like a Jason Hunt's back. Ain't nobody. Oh, wait, I already got that one. That was a good one, Jason. Keep it going. LeBron had Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. Oh, I already got that one. One of the first ballot Hall of Famer. and other was a 15 play. Yeah, exactly. That's crazy. When y'all be, he played with scrubs. What? That's crazy. Y'all are a tough crowd. Y'all will call anybody a scrub that's not named LeBron James. Embiid didn't rob Jokic. Why am I saying Jokic? Kendrick Perkins and Racist ESPN did. They reversed that one. I thought it was the reverse racism card. It's just what it is. Like they seen something. It's the first time I had ever heard the MVP spoken about like an achievement award. You feel me? Like he deserves it. Wait, but is he the most valuable? So you're saying this guy deserves it, but you're saying he shouldn't get it because you can't give it to him consecutively again. And this other guy is just, I mean, he might not be better than him. He might not be more valuable, but he deserves it. Like, what are y'all talking about? And then when Kendrick Perkins opened up his ain't ass mouth, when Ain't opened up her mouth and started popping his head and I said what I said, shut your bitch ass up. That's what I mean, fishing. I'm not just getting into specifics. I think y'all have something to work out between you and fishing. Today's Friday. Free your mind, Craig. It's Friday. Movie is Friday. MVP is double-edged sword. You win it. It kind of means your team is trash. You don't win it, you suck. Not exactly true. Interesting point, but not exactly. I don't agree with that completely. Can I shoot tennis balls out of cannon at them? I think I got lost in the string and I don't know now what we're talking about. So I'm going to move it on awkwardly. Friday. Yeah, Jason Hunt, one was Friday, but I asked what the other one is. I'll give it to you guys again. Damn, your daddy mean. He worse than the boogeyman himself. Who you think you is anyway? Kunta Kinte? Later, Trey. Yeah, later. No, I'm not a LeBron fan, but he deserves more respect. No, he don't. He get all the respect. What is this deserves and respect? You get the respect that you earn in this bitch. And he's been given the respect of being called the greatest player since he stepped out the womb damn near, or at least into the NBA. He don't deserve shit. He deserved what we give him. And he got it. Guilty as charged, and every player has a nickname that ends in Azer. Glazer? That was absolutely hilarious. Yeah, it was. Jason did that. You did your thug. You did your big one with that one, big dog. Iggy D. There are literally hundreds of social media accounts just talking about how perfect and amazing LeBron. Exactly. He gets plenty of love. He can take a little over here. Pause. Kevin Love shot 42% that year. He was nowhere near his prime. Coming to America. You're wrong, Andon. That is not the movie. I should take a point off you for close. Not even close. You weren't close. MSM loves LeBron, but he gets a lot of hate from fans. I think it's 50-50. It's like Drake. LeBron's like Drake. It's funny that they're banging now because LeBron is like the Drake of basketball. Not you, other LeBron fans. Just don't seem like basketball. Don't seem like basketball fans to me. They're LeBron fans. And so they say some of the wildest shit. Most of those social media accounts are Lakers fans. Boys, there you go.
Every day in my hood, I bang. I'm a nice worker.
Now, I don't need y'all to do it. My son will do it. Do what? I need you to rake up all these leaves. Clean up this. Hey, boy, don't cut your eyes at me when I ask you to do something. Y'all have a good afternoon. Damn, your daddy mean. He worse than a boogeyman himself. Who you think you is anyway? Kunta Kinte? Later, Trey. Yeah, later. What'd he say? He said, hey, I'll give you a job. You can rake all these leaves up for me. How much you gonna pay me? $5. $5. Man, that ain't shit. I can make more doing nothing. Oh, yeah, doing what? He worked for his uncle. That's all right. I have my son do it. Do what? I need you to rake up all these leaves for me. And then come inside. I got something else for you to do. Hey, boy, don't cut your eyes at me when I tell you to do something. Y'all have a good afternoon. Damn, your daddy mean. He worse than the boogeyman himself. Who we think you is anyway? Kunta Kinte? Later, Trey. Yeah, later. And the Oscar for greatest recreation of a scene in a 1990s blaxploitation. It's not blaxploitation. Black film is Oren Lamena. Thank you. I don't even know where to start. I don't even know who to begin to thank. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank the Academy. I want to thank Andon and Iggy D. I want to thank Fishing for cards. I want to thank Jason Hunt, Jonathan Kidd, Jason's brother. Y'all know Jonathan Kidd, Jason's brother. I want to thank Daniel and Daniel, the Daniels, Flores, both Flores and Daniel, who's always complaining about the Nuggets. I want to thank, did I thank Andon? Dante X. I want to thank my mom. Did I thank my mom yet? Daniel Miller. Did I thank Daniel Miller yet? I want to thank the Lord Jesus Christ. I got a couple more minutes for y'all, and then I'm gonna let y'all get back to y'all evening. Love was an all-star that year and averaged just below his career field goal percentage. I'm just saying he wasn't no scrub. He was actually an all-star the next year. Still was in his prime. Still. You can't get no girls. Well, you're looking at the New Millennium Pimp. What movie? Oh, fuck. You can't get no girls? Well, you looking at the New Millennium Pimp. Fuck. I know it. It's on the. I know it. I can't. Oh, tell me, Fishing. Just tell me. I lose. Just tell me. Just tell me. Do it. Do it now. Just tell me, Fishing. I can't. Somebody, wait. Before you say it, Fishing. Anybody else got any guesses? Damn, that's a good one, Fishing. I can pick. I know it. I know it. Hold on. Did he say it? I want to thank my damn self. I can't wait until a person says that on stage. Yeah. I'm a Pisces. We sensitive. God damn it, Fishing. I'm stumped. You got me. You got me. You got me. You win. Just tell me what it is. Just fucking say it already. Just tell me. The new guy. That's okay. I know that's not the name of the movie. Just tell me, Fishing. How high? God damn it. Ah, I haven't seen that movie in forever, but I love that movie. I fucking love that movie. That was like in the era of rappers in movies. Who's the Man? How High? Two very underrated movies, neither of which I've seen in a long time. I haven't seen either of those in a long time. Off topic, but I'm the only guy with Katie Wingy. Huh. Gentlemen, does anybody want to? Yeah, you got me with that one. I haven't seen that movie in forever. When you said it now, I can remember the line. Anybody else want to chime in on this? Off topic, am I the only guy who thinks Katie Wingy is hot? I'll tell you, it's like this for me. When you can talk that talk, you know what I'm talking about. When you can chop it up, and Katie can chop it up, your hotness level increases. When you can chop it up, your hotness level increases. She's a married woman. I would never comment on, but and she's my colleague here. But duly noted. I'll pass it along. She's no Rachel, but she's cute. Gentlemen, I think we've done good work here. I don't think there's much left that we could add. Fishing won the day. Chop it up, Dad Solo. I think we did. She's cute. Yeah, I mean, when you can, you know what I'm saying? When you can run it, when you know what you're talking about, when there's nothing sexier than a woman who can run it, like chop it up. I don't think there's much more that we can do here, gentlemen. I think we've done good work. I know I did. No Fishing, you are. God bless you and your travails. You're a good man. And your kids know it. That's really all that matters. And trust me, as a person who's been through something very similar, when they get older, they ask certain questions. they find their way to it. They find their way to the truth, y'all. Trust that. All right, you guys. Peace out from Florida. Jonathan Kidd, you in Florida? I'm directly north of you. Andon? It's all right, Andon. We'll get you back there. All right, y'all. Stay positive. Hug somebody that you love. Tell them that it is what it is, that you love them, because you never know when the next time could be the last time. And that's a for sure, though, Loke. I love y'all. Peace. I'm out.
Spin it right on wire things and fire beams. That's called a coupe de vue. That ruin coupe de vue that drop you to your knees like Sire, please, when it's your student.
Yeah, you know I'm waiting until it's over. All right, go.